A supermarket introduced pink baskets to indicate that a person is single and open to meeting someone. I love this idea. In theory, in actuality, you just gonna end up paying for her groceries. That's how this one gonna play out. You turning the supermarket into the bar. This the club now. And when you at the bar, when you want a lady's time and attention or conversation, you say, hey, can I buy you a drink? That's just standard practices. Now you gotta do that in the grocery store? How you doing, young lady? I want to talk to you. Don't worry about that. I'll pay for them eggs. I'd much rather buy a shot than some eggs. Eggs, $47 a dozen. Get her a lemon drop, whatever she wants. But the eggs? And what grocery store is it? That's what I want to know. Because if this Whole Food or Trader Joe's, I might take a chance. But I ain't doing this in the Walmart. She got a pink basket with 3 kids with her. No, thank you.
All right. So, yeah, shout out to Lance. He like one of a few Sacramento King, fans on the internet. But, yeah, he basically found this post that said that, grocery stores basically wants to start, having women use pink baskets to let people know, or let men know that, you can come up to talk to them about getting to know each other, and possibly court him. Now, he was funny. Like, you go to the club, you just have to buy a drink. Now you got to buy eggs. And his synopsis was funny. That's why I put it in there. He's a very talented comedian. But hit the link in the description, join the Patreon, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, right? That just lets you know, man, women are desperate, bro. Like, guys are really, holding the line. Guys are holding the line, bro. Guys are going overseas. Guys are, staying to themselves. A lot of guys that's P for P. I don't, agree with it, but hey, it ain't for me to agree with. If it work for you, work for you. A lot of guys are finding alternative routes in relationships, and women are feeling it. Within relationships, especially relationships or within dating, respectable men, those are the guys that's taking your trash out. Those are the guys that's checking on you. Those are the guys that's putting gas in your car. Those are the guys that's coming over there to fix your leaky faucet. These bad guys that they deal with, they don't do none of that shit. How many times, of recent years, I've seen women pumping the gas and a Pookie sitting in the car? You know what I'm saying? So, they feeling it. They're feeling it, bro. And nature is gonna tell you this. They're gonna drop their guard. They're gonna drop all these crazy expectations, and they're getting humble, bro. But unfortunately, the more and more men that go overseas, bro, and experience that, or they experience other women of other ethnic groups, it's gonna be hard for a lot of Becky's and Keishas, man. It's gonna be hard, bro. It's gonna be hard, and now they're doing all this stuff. They're doing these dating events and guys are not showing up, and instead of women changing their behavior, that's the problem, because you do a dating event and all the women just use it for content. Oh, this guy was lame and he wore this and he wore. What if guys went there and talked about how big all the bitches was? Bitch had a double chin. Bitch was trying to fit in the dress. What if guys really, did that and went to dating events and roasted the fuck, and women have this broad taste in men. You know what I'm saying? You have one beautiful woman that might think you're attractive, but then an ugly bitch that might genuinely think you're unattractive. It's just, you just never know. And then some women may smile at you as a smile of distress. One of them white people smile, like you're one of the good ones or bad. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of style. So, having a pink basket still at the grocery store, it still doesn't assure you that she's gonna like you and want to have a conversation. And then, even if you have a conversation with a lot of women, a lot of them have shitty attitudes. A lot of women, even in passing, like when you talk, you at a friends gathering, a family gathering, and a lot of the women just got nasty attitudes, bro. They just got really nasty attitudes. Then you'll talk to them and they act like you don't hear, act like they don't hear you, they ignore you, and it's just like, cool, like you perked out or you just being an asshole. And it's just like, in general, like the attitude, and people try to talk about black women, but white women have nasty attitudes and nasty dispositions too in America. It's an American thing. It's an American thing. But, a pink basket still ain't gonna, guarantee that you won't get rejected, that she won't be belligerent with you. She won't be nice. The problem with women, it ain't that guys won't speak to you or they don't want to speak. It's your attitude, bro. It's your attitude. Nasty, belligerent, get out my face. It's the begging. It's like, bro, if I'm gonna pay you just for me talking to you, I might as well go pay for some pussy. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. If I'm gonna pay your groceries to buy a drink and then you leave the club after I bought you a drink and you go with another dude, or I got a boyfriend, like that shit happens too often. Most women just use guys for attention, for validation. They have self-esteem issues. They don't know if they're beautiful. They don't know if they still got it. So they use guys staring at them. They invite you in, smile at you with her pink basket, invite you in just to shut you down. They just want the validation. They just want the assurance and the confidence boost. So having that pink picnic basket or that pink grocery basket doesn't ensure that your success rate gonna be even higher. They doing all this to get a guy's attention. You know, BBLs, titties, you know what I'm saying? Pink baskets, dating events. You know what I'm saying? Create narratives. We're talking about men are lonely. The male lonely is the epidemic. They doing everything but fix the actual problem. The actual problem is y'all just not good people. It's not even good being a good girlfriend, but it's y'all just not good people. Y'all just not good people. Respectfully, y'all just not good people. And that attitude is nasty. Always want somebody to do something for you. Don't want to do nothing. Want to be useless. Always broke. Always begging. Don't want to do shit for you. Too proud to ask me out. Y'all want all this equality, then start asking men out. But you know why y'all won't? Because y'all gonna get rejected. Y'all can't handle rejection. Women have self-esteem issues. One bad comment from their friends or one guy who walked past her and hollered at her friend. One bad, comment from a nigga on Facebook, bitch you fat, bitch you ugly. It destroys their whole confidence, bro. She can have a boyfriend in her dreams and he can tell her she beautiful every day, every hour on hour. And one person to say, bitch, you ugly. And that one person opinion matters more than the man in her dreams. That's just how God built women. A lot of y'all be wanting to speak logic to women and they go with feel. But it's times where, as a man, we go off feel. I should have listened to my first mind. I should have listened to my gut. That's secondary to us. And most of the time we still go with our head. You know what I'm saying? Women have a natural instinct or a natural mechanism in there that make them go off field. And that's where the feminine and masculine power is supposed to be at. You know what I mean? So that's where it's supposed to be at, real talk. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't look at it that way, but that's where it's supposed to be at, man. That's why we ain't supposed to be too logical, two men, two women. Like, nah, it's a balance. But hey, man, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo. Oh no, hit the link in the description, join the Patreon.